Hello everybody, it's Thursday and I'm here in West Howe because this is the Access to Food Partnership Forum. So there's about 40-50 people in the room here from all sorts of different food projects around, particularly around BCP, and it's the 5th anniversary of the partnership. We're just celebrating that, and those of you know Daisy Karsh going off maternity leave, and Michael French, some of you might know him, is coming in to take her place as the network food coordinator, and we've been involved in this partnership since it started. So I get the privilege of chairing the steering group, but actually one of the things that came out today was a story that I was sent by, because we also had yesterday, we had a meeting of all the food banks in the area, so not just the ones that we run, but also Bournemouth and Kinson and indeed Ringwood were all there. And actually one of the things we were saying was there is a big story to tell of the total support that is going on. But actually what was also nice is I was passed by one of the folk from Citygate, where there's a food bank hub, this story which starts with after losing my job, I became ill with depression. I had no money, none at all, no food and nobody to turn to. I found myself passing my local church, Lansdowne, and I remembered that if you were in trouble, you could go to church and there'd be someone there who would listen and talk to you. So basically the story is this guy went to In Touch in Lansdowne, which is one of the homelessness food runs. He then was sent to Citygate, which is Bournemouth Food Bank. What's lovely there is there he met Stephen, our FaithWorks CMA debt advisor there, and as he said in his story, he resolved some major problems in my life. The difference they've made has been huge. Stephen advocated me with BCP Council, my utility providers and bank, and all this has enabled me to bow out of needing a food bank, fill my cupboards and fridge freezer, budget, and have the dignity of shopping in a supermarket. The community hub there has been life-changing. The first thing I experienced was that the team treated me like an individual, not a number. Seriously, it's been life-changing. Isn't that great? And so I wanted just to big up the work that all of you CMAs are doing in the different food banks, and particularly Stephen, thank you for the support and care that you put into working with people at Bournemouth Food Bank. And this is going to go on for 5 more years. So the Access to Food Partnership, listen out, I'll tell you more. And don't forget, there's the Access to Food map for BCP, which shows you all the food settings. So if you're working with anybody, make sure you've got that on your phone. It's a really useful resource. Thanks guys, talk to you again. Hello everybody. So talking of partnerships, I've come here because I wanted an example of a really good partnership. These guys are 70 years old this year. Isn't that amazing? And we've done lots of stuff with them. But actually they've had Smile stuff here before, and just been with the Smile team Friday afternoon, and just some lovely things coming up. So on Wednesday, they've got a new church that they're connecting with, St George's in Oakdale. They're going to do a whole Easter craft thing. 6 different activities, 46 kids going around the different stations. They're going to be making Easter cards, they're going to be making windmills, they're going to be doing something called hammer beads, which I'm ignorant about, but just lovely event that Lucy and the team have organised. So congratulations to organising that. And then they're going to Project Manor the week after up in the near Fording Bridge, which is just a fabulous forest project. And they had a wonderful Mother's Day event at St James's, 46 children, just not only choosing the plant, but then putting stickers onto the pot to personalise it and make it something really special for their mums. So just some really lovely partnerships in there. And actually, by the way, Lucy's just told me she's got an allotment and it's like a massive space. So she's really going to encourage some of the Smile parents to come down and help her. All the team are going to work together on that. But maybe gardens is a thing. You know, we've got the Wimborne Community Garden, so maybe we should make more use of connecting in with these different projects, yes? There are some amazing other partnerships, just really extraordinary this week. So Sophie says that in Nourish in Blandford, they're going to start having the Mind team come in on a Thursday. And just on the same day, literally, Ian told me, in Poole, they're going to have Access Wellbeing. So that's like this first point of contact for people who are working through mental health stuff. Are going to actually have someone based within the Life Centre in Poole on a Thursday as well. So we find out about it on the same day. two of our live centres having the same help on the same day. Isn't that brilliant? And Ian's also got people like Sendias, the SEN people, and Citizens Advice coming in. So we're just forming up these links because the needs are so great, we can't do it all. So actually, it's great that we can partner up with the right people to get the right things in place. Just a couple of points, there'll be some more jobs coming onto the system this week. So we've got the empowerment worker job, we've got what we're going to call a wellbeing and welcome worker, I think, for half-time. Go and have a look what that's about if you think you might know somebody. And it's Dale's first day today when you see this on Monday the 6th. So welcome Dale into all that we're doing here. So yeah, it's really hard for people, isn't it, at the moment? Tracy in Christchurch was just telling me of the level of demand. She's been doing several furniture moves for people, but just the level of demand of people coming in. And the Smile team were saying that Donna and Danny are sort of working through some really deep stuff that is going on. So I'm really grateful to you all. But I tell you what, I'm really keen, I don't know about you, to push back on this idea of awful April. Just not helpful for people, is it? And maybe this is our chance to go back to something we've talked about before, that we are, that one of our catchphrases should be to speak hope. And I know that's not always easy, but praying we can speak hope into each other's lives. And I certainly want to speak hope into your life. So keep going. Thank you for what you're doing. Have a good week.